Hey there, fellow vegetable nerds. Thanks for hanging out with me once again. I have some more cool stuff to show you for my class, so let's get right into that. But first...
Hey, turn up the caramello and chisel on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gino Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find it hard to constrain weight.
Okay, so I continue trying to amass my ingredients for this class. This enormous goodie list. I mean, it's a very exciting shopping list, but it has been an interesting experience sourcing all of this stuff, which honestly is part of the fun. I mean, if you think that I had a bad time looking at specialty food stores online and trying to find funky ingredients, oh no. This was happy time for Kelly, so don't cry for me, Argentina, you know? So this shipment here is from a company called SnukFoods, SNUK. I believe it's just snuk.com. Back when I had that birthday and I got some gift certificates to some specialty food stores, you might remember I got some stuff from Milk Street, and I got some stuff from, you know, Supermarket Italy, and I got some stuff from the French Farm. Well, I also got a gift certificate from SnukFoods, but I was hanging on to that and I was like, you know, let's just wait, because they have everything. They have so much stuff on their website, and I could not choose what I would want to try, and I thought, let's just hold off on this. It's not gonna expire. Let's just wait until a situation arises, which I knew it would, because I'm always gonna want stuff, you know, especially like food stuff and ingredient stuff and like fancy spices and jarred things and stuff. So I was like, I know something's gonna happen and I'm gonna find an ingredient that I'm coveting. So let's hold off and I'll just have that in my back pocket. And then this class happened. So it really came in handy because Snuk had some stuff that was harder to find at some other places. So this is called, I hope it's called Verjuice. I don't know if you do like the all Frenchy style and call it Verjuice. I mean, I think that is how you say it in French, which just means green juice. This is in some ways used a little bit like a vinegar, but it's not a vinegar. Instead of taking something that is like a sweet wine or a sweet juice and then going through the process to make this vinegar via, I believe it's acetic acid, instead it's just a sour juice. So it would be made from things like unripe grapes or things like crab apples, and they might add something sometimes like maybe some sorrel, which is a really beautiful herb that you see a lot of in the springtime, and it has a really nice bright lemony flavor. So it's kind of like a cross between wine and vinegar. This is another thing that had been on my list for a little while. I really wanted to try it. I had no excuse to try it. I knew that if I bought it, it would just sit in my pantry because I wouldn't know what to do with it. So now I'm really excited that not only do I get to try it, but I'm trying it in context. You know, I'm not just buying it and sitting on it. I already have things that I get to do with it. And the nice thing about this is not only do I get to do that with all of these different ingredients, but now I'll get to have a general sense of how they play with other things and what flavors they evoke for me and what I think I might like to use them for in more improvisational cooking. So I'm really appreciative of that aspect of things, which is another reason why when they were like, well, if you can't find something, don't worry about it. And I was like, no, I will worry about it because this is part of the enjoyment and I will have my enjoyment. It's actually kind of relaxing. It reminds me of in Amelie, where they talk about how she likes to dig her hands into the beans. They have those big, you know, sacks of beans. And that is, she's right. That is a great feeling. I didn't even know what this was gonna look like. Oh, it's so gnarly. Look at this. Okay. So, I don't know how to pronounce this. It looks like Zedori. The professor from the classes pronounced it Zedori, but then again, he's English, so he's gonna pronounce things differently. So I don't know if that's just correct or if I should follow his lead, or if like some American's gonna come along and be like, look at you, like trying to sound all English, which like has happened before. So this is a really cool fancy root. It says with a fragrance similar to mango and a flavor reminiscent of ginger, Zedori appears most often in Thai and Indian recipes, also known as white turmeric. Zedori is typically ground to a powder to make curry paste or eaten fresh in salads. How cool is that? I'd never even heard of that. I saw that on the list and I was like, what? So that was really a fun experience, and oh, let's see what it smells like. That is strong. I smell this the second I open it even a little bit. Wow. That is really strong. It's definitely got, like, you sort of smell that gingeriness, but it doesn't smell like ginger. This is another one where they said it had an odor of camphor, but like, no, it doesn't. I'm really looking forward to all the things that this is gonna be nice in. It does definitely have a very gingery sort of smell, but it's like ginger, but slightly different. I wonder if you could make like a really unusual ginger beer out of this. Oh man, the possibilities are endless. This guy is called Cub Pepper, and it's also called tailed pepper because I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but they've got little teeny tiny tails on it. And I believe from what I was reading, they harvest them before they're completely ripe. So I think that's just a bit of stem. I don't know. It says an Indonesian cousin of black pepper with a more pungent and bitter taste, often described as tasting like a cross between black pepper and allspice. Oh man, everything smells so cool. Like this is so cool. I don't know how to describe it, and I'm so sorry that I'm the person who has the job of describing this to you, because I might be the worst person to do this because it's really hard to describe. It definitely has a sort of a peppery smell. Oh my god, am I gonna eat this? Am I gonna? Okay. You don't want this, Stella. No, you don't. That's so cool. It definitely, like, I see the similarity between this and pepper, but it's not like pepper. Like, if you put this on your food, you would not mistake it for pepper. You'd be like, what did you put on my food? Cross between black pepper and allspice is not an unfair thing to say about it. So all I will say is I recommend you just go ahead and try it. I mean, it is available. You can find it. It wasn't even very expensive. So this is another thing I've been wanting to try for a long time. This is long pepper. I don't know why it got that name. So this pepper, oh, it's also called Pipoli or Pipoli, which is just really cute. And sometimes these are referred to as catkins, which is like, I think a reference to catkins which grow on hazel trees. I am way outside my area of expertise talking about that. So it says this pepper-like spice, because it isn't a pepper, it's not related to pepper. This whole thing is just made up of teeny little seeds. This pepper-like spice is native to Indonesia, but has a history in ancient Greek and Ayurvedic medicine. Its musk and bite are less intense than black pepper, but it also carries nutmeg and cinnamon tones, great in soups and gremoladas. I don't 100% know what a gremolata is. I've heard it before. We're just gonna have to power through this. Whoa. It's nuts. Yeah, the nutmeg and cinnamon kind of, yeah. Because it's got a sweet, spicy kind of, I've never smelled anything like this. It's, oh, that sweetness is so unusual. Okay, well, I tried the other ones. I feel like I kind of have to. Stella says, don't do it. You're not the boss of me, Stella. You're not my supervisor. Wow, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's a lot. Oh, it's bitey. But in a really nice way. And just a little bit, like, boy, that really went a long way. I could see grating this over some eggnog or something. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. I love the fact that this class is giving me the opportunity to try all these things that I wanted to try for so long. And I love the fact that all these things I wanted to try for so long are so good. So this is all working out really well. This is the only one I a little bit regret buying. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but when you get the ingredients list, you get the ingredients list before you get the list of recipes. And I knew that there were going to be a couple of recipes that I might choose not to do. Because again, I'm diabetic, so if it's like super, super sweet and there's not really much I can do to tone it down enough, I probably will skip it. So I didn't know what the chestnut flour was gonna be for. I had a feeling it was gonna be for something sweet, but I didn't know for certain, so I bought it. And then I got the list of recipes, and yeah, it's for a sweet recipe. But I'm just gonna go ahead and make it. You know, even if I only get to have a little taste of it, I'm not gonna die from a little taste, and then I will share it with friends, which, you know, since this class was gifted to me, I mean, I feel like it's only fair to pass that along to other people. So I take it back. I don't regret it. I'm happy I bought chestnut flour. Apparently it's a gluten-free flour. It's just made from chestnuts. It's exactly what it sounds like. And it's supposed to make sort of a dense, nutty kind of baked good. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully my friends enjoy what I make from this, so that'll be nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with me once again. Soon I will get started cooking. Yes, I am a little bit putting that off because I'm nervous, and it's easier to make this video than to start cooking because I'm nervous about messing it up. But I'm not gonna mess it up, it's gonna be great. And even if I do mess it up, I will learn from it. And you can learn from me messing up so that when you do it, eventually you will do it better than me, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. So soon we will get into the cooking adventures. Thank you for hanging out. Please remember to like and subscribe if you would like to do so. If you want to share this with other people, that's also super great. Remember, you can also join me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's just Meat and Veg on Facebook. And I'm going to be posting some other updates there as well. I'm not a big enough YouTuber to be able to post, you know, text and picture updates, so it's just videos here. But I can post some other stuff there as well. So follow me along there. I'm really excited to see where this leads me. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, turn up the caramello and chisel on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gina Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find it hard to concentrate.